Good afternoon, Tanuja. How are you doing?
Yeah, hi. I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing well, Tanuja. Where are you from? I'm meeting you for the first time.
Yes, so I'm from Bhopal and
Bhopal,
currently
lovely.
I'm a working professional in IT sector.
In IT sector, lovely. And since how long you have been working?
So it's around 3.5 years completed.
Amazing. In Bhopal itself.
No, actually my working location is in different city, but during the COVID I got the opportunity to work from home. So it's currently going on.
Okay, so you're working from home right now. Great,
Yes.
great. How's the working lifestyle which has changed? So working at office now it's working at home. So how's the lifestyle changed?
Yeah, so I think when I used to go office, so we had the opportunity to meet our colleagues, and we we get a lot of information from different people, like what are the things happening around the office and about their different projects and different technologies and other things. But working from home, so I don't get the opportunity to meet with different people on the regular basis, I can say. So we have, whenever just we have the meeting, virtual meeting, so just we do, especially we just talk on our work related stuff, not really on the other things. And yeah, but we have some other disadvantages also, like we are at home, so we have the opportunity to meet our family members on daily basis, so we can
Yeah.
spend time with them.
Right, right, right.
Yeah,
So it has its own pros and cons. Which one would you prefer, working from home or going to office?
home for a long time, so I think work from home is good.
Okay, work from because you do get your time at home as well and with the family, correct? Right. Plus you
Yeah,
get
right. So we get a lot of times, so we can do other things also whenever we have to do some other activities or studies or anything, so we can do. So we save a
right.
lot of time.
True, right. That's very true, Tanuja. So Tanuja, I can see this is your 16th session. How is it going so far?
Yes, so it is going well. And, in starting, I was quite nervous, but gradually I'm improving this thing. And yeah, I don't get the confidence in the beginning, but now a little bit comfortable. So it is
Okay, now
going
you're
well. And
comfortable
yeah,
and you can see that you are confident while speaking as well, right?
yes, yes.
Great, great. So I'm sure you will really enjoy this journey of becoming a very confident person and also overcome all the fears which is here. Actually, you're a good speaker, so it's just the fears are only here. So once you overcome that, you don't see any other troubles coming in, especially in your communication skills. Okay. So
Yeah,
great.
right.
Yeah. Do you have anything to discuss before I start the topic?
No, we can start.
Okay, great. Have you gone through the session notes?
Yes.
Yeah. It speaks about superheroes. Okay. So, what does superpower mean to you?
So superpower, I can say it's a extraordinary power or different abilities. The normal people don't have that kind of abilities, I can say. So it make them different from the abilities they have.
Yeah, it makes them different. Not made, it makes them different.
Yes, it makes them different, like because of their abilities. So which the normal people cannot do, or they don't have that kind of ability, I can say.
Okay, great. So, what would you use your superpowers for? If you had the superpowers, what would you use it for?
Uh, yes, if I'll have the superpower, so uh, I would like to complete my work. What the work is taking too long time, so if I'll have the power, so I can complete those work in a very short time, so I will get a lot of time to do the other thing.
Yes, right, right. You just need to finish up your work. That's so important, right? And to finish in less time. So, you'll use your powers in that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And do you think you need superpowers to make it happen?
Yes, but yeah, I can also manage without the superpower also. But yeah, if I'll have that power that I can complete those work, if I'm taking 2 hours or 4 hours on for that work, and I can finish those work in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, so that is very good for me if I'll have this kind of power.
Right, right. Do you have a favorite fictional superhero? Do you have anybody in mind?
No, I'm not too fond of superheroes, but I have some of the names like Spider-Man or Iron Man, Shaktiman.
Yeah, right. So these are the super, but you don't have anybody who is your favorite.
No, I don't have.
Not as such. Okay, fine. Question. Do you think superheroes should exist?
Yes, but in not that case, like it's in movies or serial, we see like that it's a kind of fictional, so they can fly and they can do, they can be invisible. So not this kind of thing. But yeah, we have superpower or superheroes in different cases. Like we always treat doctors, police, and army peoples as a superhero, and also we treat our father and parents as a superhero.
Right. That's a good answer to give. Actually, they are also superheroes. They are doing their own part, and they're also at the same time they're doing a lot which is inspiring the people, right? Be it parents, be it people from the army. Okay. So
Yes.
let's go to another question. I'll just if you have gone through the vocabulary, I'll just give you one or two words. Just try to make a sentence on it. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. So the first word is fantasy.
Fantasy. If I'll talk about any movies, so we just say like this is kind of fantasy movies or something.
Yeah, it's a kind of fantasy, fantasy. So you can also say a sentence like in my childhood, I used to fantasize about Barbie dolls world. So like just make a sentence on that. Like I used to fantasize about Barbie dolls world and I used to imagine myself as a Barbie doll. So it is like fantasies a child is living in.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, great. So now the next word will be myth. MYTH, myth.
We hear some of the things like uh, I'm just giving the meaning. I think like that is not true or something. That is untrue. That is myth. I
Yeah,
guess.
it is a widely believed but a false belief or idea. So it's a myth. Okay,
Okay.
so a lot of people believe when the cat crosses the road, it brings bad luck. It's a myth according to me. Okay, so like that we made a sentence. Okay,
Yeah. Right.
great. Okay, Sandra. So just like that, why I made you do this is because when you come across the new word or when you go through the vocabulary, try to make multiple sentences on it. When you try to make
Yeah,
multiple.
and yeah, that's the problem that sometimes I don't get the what can I say? I'm not able to make the sentences, I think.
Right. So what you can do here is if supposedly you've come across the word myth, make a sentence. If you can't make a sentence, go on Google, write the word, find out the sentences on it. At least two sentences will give you an idea to make your own sentences after that. So once you put
Yes.
that effort of making sentence on a particular word, that word stays with you for a longer time. Or else, we keep saying vocabulary is not increasing. Vocabulary. Why it's not increasing? Because we are not putting an effort.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so that's important to do.
Okay.
Okay. So now there is also session notes which is having a lot of grammar things and all. Just go through it later and just solve it because that's going to help you again. Okay. So if
Okay.
you can quickly
Mhm.
speak about a topic which I'll give you and let's see that how it goes. Um, how about health and wellness? What do you think about health and wellness according to you? What is the importance of it and what are your ideas about health and wellness?
Okay, so if I'll talk about the health, so it is very important for everyone to take care of their health. We should do exercise on the regular basis, so to keep ourselves motivated, or I can say fit. So it is. I'm talking about both kind of health, like mental health and physical health also. Like if I'm working, so we have to we have to keep our mental health also. We have to um, keep them healthy, like mental and physical health both. And
Mhm. Yeah, so it can be increased here, Tanuja. The topic was quite easy. So what you can do is you can talk more about the topic by giving examples. I said my question was health and wellness. Okay, wellness. So yeah,
Okay,
it
okay.
can be a lot of things. We have been reading that how much important is mental health and also taking care of yourself, because we are staying in an era where we are not taking care of our diet. The food is the consumption of food is very different. So the taking care of the diet and at the same time going for walks and gyms or whatever suits you, like yoga. So you can just elaborate the topic and speak about it. And when we are elaborating it, always keep in mind that you can give like keep that in the mind, like you're presenting to somebody whenever the topic comes in front of you. Okay,
Okay.
so even
Mhm.
this reading and going through a lot of content which is helpful, it will really help you to build up a lot of ideas, and give yourself that time also. Okay, if you have read about health and wellness today, so give yourself that 3 minutes of speaking time, then speak about it what you read. That's again bringing a
Okay.
lot of practice in your communication. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So do you have any other questions for me?
Uh, yeah,
We
so
do
what
have.
are the other things? Yeah, so just give me my feedback, like how I can improve these things, or whatever any suggestion you have, you can
Right.
give.
So I've already told you about the vocabulary, how to work on your vocabulary. Give yourself the topics to speak about as well. Speak about it for 2 minutes. That again gives you a lot of practice to speak. What I observed, Tanuja, is you are speaking well, okay, but there is a lot of likes coming in, like this. So there is a lot of fillers coming in, which can be eradicated. But it will take a
Mhm.
little time with a lot of practice when you give yourself the topics, and you also give yourself the timer, like 2 to 3 minutes. I have to speak about this topic.
Okay.
When you elaborate it, when you're practicing it, that's when you start overcoming your fillers, because you have the subject knowledge about a particular topic. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the thing. And also, the way you are speaking is correct, but there's sometimes there is some the tone is changing, which I observe. Maybe I'm wrong, but there's a tone changing. Maybe your mother tongue is influence is there. So there's something which is changing. So you're speaking, suddenly some words are coming in as if there's an influence of other language. So what you can do is, here again the practice will definitely change. You know that practice really helps. And I will
Yeah.
not be able to pick up a certain word which you said, but yes, it just the tone changes. Try to maintain that tone. Okay. Again,
Okay.
how would you do that is, when if you are into reading, if you read books, what you can do is, when you're reading, read it loudly. When you're reading it loudly, try to observe that certain words you're saying in a different manner.
Okay.
Okay, so reading will really help you out. Are you actually reading? I'm sure other tutors must have suggested you to read, to watch the English content. So are you doing that?
Yes, yes. I started reading book.
That's great if you're doing that, and the content you're consuming is all English, right? For now.
Yeah.
Any difficulty do you face while communicating with your clients or anybody else?
Yeah, so I face difficulties while speaking to native speakers actually. But yeah, so before that, I thought I should try to speak with the Indian speakers. Then I can be comfortable. Then only I can go with that native speaker. So I face
Exactly.
difficulties while speaking with my clients and customers.
Okay, but you can understand what they are talking, right? Listening skills is good.
Yes, I can understand.
You can
But
understand
yeah,
everything.
sometimes it happens that whenever they speak very fast, sometimes, so that time I lack of this thing. I don't
Yeah. So
understand.
what happens is, because you are not used to it, it's not the fault of Indians, okay? It's just that you are not born in their country. They are the native speakers, so that's okay. And you don't need to, adapt to their accent also. It's okay. We are having a good accent. It's understood and it's universal. They're speaking the language which is understandable. So what you need to
Yes.
do is just listen to podcasts from if your client is from UK, listen to the podcast from UK. When you're continuously listening, try to answer also, like try to just revise that what have you just listened. What is happening is, you are just helping your listening skills to get better.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes. Yes.
so that will be a great help for you. Yes, Tanuja, so that's it. Also, we also come to the end of the session. If you have questions, please do ask me.
Yeah, that was I had to ask, but yeah, I will surely work on this thing. Thank you so much.
Great. And then it was nice meeting you, and I would look forward to meet you again.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay, bye, Tanuja, have a good day.
Bye.